Thank you for trying this demo.
Let's go hawak kamay, together we will soar high. Let's sing with a smile, OCNHS-TV BI.
Hi guys, good morning. This is Teacher Michelle and I will be your teacher for today. So just sit, relax, and together, let us enjoy math. Alright, so our lesson for today is all about factoring. Okay? So, before we move on to our lesson proper, let us first recall what is a factor. Okay, so a factor is a number or an algebraic expression that divides another number or another algebraic expression evenly without a remainder. For example, if we are asked to find the factors of 15, so first you have to look or to think of a number that can divide 15 evenly. So what are those? We have 1, 3, 5, and 15. So now we can say that the factors of 15 are 1, 3, 5, and 15. So how about if we have here an expression 2x squared? So think of a number or an expression that can divide 2x squared evenly. So what are those? We have 1, 2, x, x squared, 2x, and 2x squared. So now we can say that the factors of 2x squared are 1, 2, x, x squared, 2x, and 2x squared. Study the given expression. We have here 2 times the quantity of x plus 3 is equal to 2x plus 6. In this given example, notice that using distributive property, 2 times the quantity of x plus 3 will become 2x plus 6. And hence, by factoring 2x plus 6, you will yield 2 times the quantity of x plus 3 back. So, meaning, factoring is the reverse operation of multiplication. In the last example, notice that the method of factoring used is finding a number or an expression that is common to all the terms in a given polynomial expression. Since there is no factor other than 1 and 2, we can say that 2 is the greatest common monomial factor of the given expression. So let us find out what is a greatest common monomial factor. So a greatest common monomial factor or GCMF is the largest term in a list of given terms. So now join me and let us find out what is a greatest common monomial factor. Okay, so we have here two polynomial expressions, namely 6x cubed and 9x squared. And we are asked to find the GCMF of these two expressions. So what are we going to do first? First, we have to list down all the factors of each polynomial expression. So let's start. So for 6x cubed, we have to list down all the factors of 6x cubed, which are 2 times 3 times x times x times x. Okay, next, for 9x squared, we write 3 times 3 times x times x. So after listing all the factors of the two polynomial expressions, we have to multiply. These are 3x and x. So now multiply these common factors, we get 3x squared. So therefore, we can say that the greatest common monomial factor of the two expressions is 3x squared. So let's move on to our second example. We have here 16xy and 20x squared. So just like what we did a while ago, we have to list all the prime factors of each expression. So let's start with 16xy. So what are the prime factors of 16xy? We have 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times x times y. Same with 20x squared. What are the prime factors of 20x squared? We have 2 times 2 times 5 times x times x. Now, you look for the common factors. So what are the common factors? We have 2 times 2 times x. So therefore, multiplying the common factors, we have 4x. And just like what we have said a while ago, we can now say that 4x is the greatest common monomial factor of the two expressions. So now we're good to go. We can now apply our knowledge in finding the greatest common monomial factor in factoring polynomial expressions. So come, let us try. So take a look at our first example. So our example is a binomial expression given 4x squared plus 6x. So our objective is to factor out the greatest common monomial factor of our given expression. So first, what are we going to do? Step 1. Okay, for step 1, you have to treat each term of your polynomial expression as a single term. Okay, for instance, if we have 4x squared plus 6x, we have two single terms, which are 4x squared and 6x. After treating those terms as single terms, we're going to find the prime factors of each term. So for 4x squared, what are the factors of 4x squared? We write 2 times 2 times x times x, which is equal to 4x squared. Next, what are the factors of 6x? For 6x, we write 2 times 3 times x. Okay, since we've already factored 4x squared and 6x, we are now going to step number 2. Step number 2 is to find the common factors of the two terms. So in this example, we have 4x squared and 6x. What are the common factors of the two? So we have 2 and x. Okay? Step 3. Multiply the common factors. So we multiply 2 times x, which yields 2x. So we can now say that our greatest common monomial factor is 2x. Now, last step. Let's go back to our original expression, which is 4x squared plus 6x. So in order to factor out the common monomial factor, which is 2x, we have to divide each term by our common monomial factor. Okay? So let us try. We have here 4x squared divided by 2x, which is our greatest common monomial factor. Same with 6x. 6x divided by 2x, which is our greatest common monomial factor. Dividing the two, we have 2x plus 3. So now, the factored form will be 2x times the quantity 2x plus 3. So this is the factored form of 4x squared plus 6x. So let's now move on to our second example. Okay? So for our second example, we have here 8x squared y minus 4xy squared plus 6x cubed y. Okay? So this is an example of, correct, this is an example of a trinomial expression. So since you know that this is a trinomial expression, you also know that we have 3 terms in the given expression. So for our first step, we have to treat each term of the expression as a single term. So what are those terms? We have 8x squared y, negative 4xy squared, and positive 6x cubed y. Okay? Now, let us try to find out the prime factors of each term. For 8x squared y, we have 2 times 2 times 2 times x times x times y. For 4xy squared, we also have 2 times 2 times x times y times y. For 6x cubed y, we also have 2 times 3 times x times x times x times y. So these are the prime factors of our 3 terms. So what are we going to do next? Step number 2. For step number 2, let us look for the common factors. So what is common on the 3 terms? So we have here 2x and y. Multiplying the common factors, we will have 2 times x times y, which is equal to 2xy. Now, 2xy will be our greatest common monomial factor. Let's move on to step number 3. So for step number 3, we have to divide each term of our original expression by our greatest common monomial factor. So dividing 8x squared y minus 4xy squared plus 6x cubed y by 2xy, we have 4x minus 2y plus 3x squared. So step number 4. For step number 4, we have to factor out our greatest common monomial factor that we have a while ago, which is 2xy. Okay? So we now have our final factored form of 8x squared y minus 4xy squared plus 6x cubed y, which is 2xy times the quantity of 4x minus 2y plus 3x squared. I hope you have your pen and your paper with you because you're going to solve with me for our last example. We have here 5x squared plus 3y squared z minus 6x z cubed. Are you finished treating each term of your polynomial as a single term? Now look and calculate for the greatest common monomial factor of the polynomial expression. What did you get? Do you have a greatest common monomial factor? Correct. We don't have a greatest common monomial factor in this kind of example. We can say that 5x squared plus 3y squared z minus 6x z cubed is prime. Okay, very good. You've got it all correct. So at the end of this, I'm going to post something that you're going to solve on your own. That would be all for today. I hope that you've enjoyed our lesson. Stay at home and stay safe. And always remember these letters. M-A-T-H. Mistakes allow thinking to happen. That will be all, and see you next time!
Bye.
Let's go hawak kamay.